What up? What
Sup,
up? What up?
dog?
What up? Welcome back to Everyday Vibes with the Sunderkids. I'm Matthew,
And I'm Brittany.
and we
And
be
let's
vibing
do
every
this.
day. Yeah, dog. How's
Hey.
it going? You've had
Ah,
quite a busy little
oh
week.
my God. It's just been like go, go, go,
Go, go,
go,
go,
go,
go,
go,
go,
go,
go,
go.
go,
But
go, go,
honestly, I've been
go.
like thriving. Thriving in
Thriving.
the chaos. Cause why not? Like
Because
I got
chaos
a
is a
choice.
ladder.
Like fucking do it, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
What? What'd you say?
exactly.
Chaos is what?
A ladder. It's a Game of Thrones quote.
Oh, yeah,
A
no idea.
little finger.
Okay. Cool, 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 cool.
Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, you just don't know any Game of
Over my
Thrones.
head. I do
Yeah.
not. I
Whole
absolutely
cultural
do
moment
not.
for the rest of everybody else, but
Yeah.
no.
Well, good
Well,
job,
you
you.
saved yourself the embarrassment of season 8, so we'll move on.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Well, I did just get back from Arkansas.
Yeah, you went down to
So
Arkansas. You had a
I
full little
did.
trip, and so
I
that's only a
did.
6-hour drive, right?
Yeah, it's like a 6-hour drive. Yep.
So
And
that's
I'm
still
just
pretty
cruising.
good.
Pretty good, pretty
But
good.
yeah,
And okay, so get this, Matthew, you gave me a book a very long time ago, Sophie's World, and
yes, I
I have
did.
been chunking it away for years. You know how I
Nice.
read. I do,
Yeah.
and then I don't, and then I forget, and then I restart, and then I do, and then I don't, and I forget, restart, and it's on repeat.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I had a thought. I had a funny thought.
You had a thought.
I thought,
What'd you think?
let's just get the audiobook
Let's just
of
do the
this.
audio.
And
Just
let's see where
listen to
we go.
this.
Let's listen to this. So I've got 2 hours
Just
left on
listen.
it.
Okay.
It
How
was
long
like
is it?
it's like a 13, well, I think it's 17 hours, but I had it on like a little sped up.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, if you're
but
cruising down the road at like 85, you gotta
yeah,
have
I
it
gotta like
not at
keep it up,
1.
keep it
It's
up,
gotta
keep it
be
up,
at
keep
least
it up.
1.25, like, giddy up,
Exactly. And it was
go.
fast and it was like British
Yeah,
1.25 and it was like, "Oh, okay, here we go."
yeah. Philosophy,
Um,
philosophy, philosophy,
yeah.
philosophy, philosophy. Hey, Descartes, Descartes, Descartes.
But then I was thinking like, this would be nice for Clove. Like that's a
Oh,
good,
for sure.
great internet I guess she's into philosophy right now. So that would
Oh, then,
be
yeah,
sick.
Sophie's World is a fantastic one for her.
So, yeah, I think so too. So I might send it
Yeah,
that way.
you
But so
should.
I listened to that on the drive down and back and like around
Nice.
town. But this this occasion was
So,
quite what?
was it, well, just real quick, was it a renting or did you buy it for the audiobook?
Libby free
Libby.
library
Oh,
card.
nice. But
Yes, quite.
cool, 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 cool.
So next up, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
I'll
So
drink to that.
hell yeah. So that's exciting. I like to drive, those audiobooks. They're great for those drive. It's just like nice. Um so that feels great. And so my account was completely fucked. And then mom was like, "Hey, I went to the library. You're under my name. And then this, the lady changed it. And here's all this." Like right before my trip, I'd asked her, like, "Hey, can I sign into your account?" And then she
Yeah.
just like did it. Oh, reactivated, like, everything. So now I've got my whole
Okay.
Libby back, and I've got it, like, on download. Let's fucking
Nice.
go.
Let's
So I'm
go.
excited for that. Like, okay, Brittany, let's read this year. We're gonna
Yeah.
read. We're gonna
We're gonna read by
read.
listening. We're gonna read without our eyes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And if I've got the book in front of me, great. And honestly, that would be
But
better. Like,
still,
I like Sophie's World. I'm
as
going
long as you're
to
consuming
read
the
and
information,
listen.
yeah, it's gonna be
Completely,
good.
completely. So, and I just think I'll be more willing to just lay down and listen, and you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So, that's sick. But, um, this Arkansas trip
Arkansas.
was just full on, like, mom mode. I was
Aunt
in
Brittany coming to the rescue.
Aunt Brittany coming in hot,
Isn't it?
coming
It's
in
pretty
hot.
fun because this is basically like what I did is they brought me down for a week and it's
Yes,
like, "Hey, you're co-parent number 2 in this
yes,
situation for a full week. Let's go."
yes,
And it's like,
yes.
"Hell yeah.
Here
Really
we
am.
go.
Let's go."
And
Parenting
thankfully
102.
yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, older one is older. That's
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
3-year-old is something fierce
Whoo!
and one kicks, screams, and fights and just and I'm like, "Holy shit.
She's got
Oh my god." And then it's like, "Okay, I need you to do this, and if you don't, there's gonna be consequences. Do you want me to set a timer?" And I'm about to just, like, rip my hair out, and I'm like, "Okay, you
Yeah, you're
it's not
yeah,
that deep. It's
channeling your
okay."
inner Susan Sunderman, like,
No, my inner
you
cat,
have
honestly, cat just does it
yeah.
with such grace, but yeah, mom and cat
Well,
combined. I was like,
you got 3
"Oh
options. You could do
my
this,
god."
this, this. I'm gonna set a
Yeah.
timer. "Oh, sorry, timer's gone off. Let's go.
But, like,
Put your s
no
put
matter
your
what,
toys
there's
away."
just a fight, and
Yeah.
there's like, "I don't wanna," and then she's strong, and she's like a brick wall, and then you're like, "Oh my god." And then you've got this seven-week-old that just needs to sleep and needs to chill, and then it's like, wants to kinda touch, and then she's like, "Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute." And it's like, "You're right. It still doesn't get you out of this situation. You just put on a whole performance, homegirl."
Yeah, yeah. We can see
Get
you.
Yes,
Like,
get oh my god.
you're
So
3. We know what you're doing.
Totally. But, like, she goes to preschool, right? So, I'm up in the morning with the baby. Get the bottle, like, it's, like, either 5:30, 6. By the time he wakes up, he starts screaming, crying, and honestly, he was very chill, and I woke up at, like, the same time. He, like, signaled, and then he started crying.
No.
So, then I was out of the room by the time he's screaming. So, great. Got a bottle, got in there, fed him, burped him, changed him, back to bed. And then it was like, okay, I
Okay.
gotta get clothes to school. And we go to school. And then I come back and then we pick up the little one. We go to preschool. And then I'm back at the house. And then it's like, hey, it would be really helpful if you wanted to do like this, and this, and this.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, bet I'm on
Yeah.
it.
Clean
So
whatever, do
yeah,
whatever,
I'm
like,
like,
"Hey, yes, house
let's
project, let's
let's
get it going."
go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go. And
Mhm.
so I did, and it was so great too. We talked about just we get each other. She's like, "Hey, I need you to do this, this, and this. This is how you do this how you do this, and this how you do this." And then I was like, "Bet." Never talked about it again. And then she'd be like, just like come back. Like she went to a meeting or she was like on, like working. And then she'd come out and it's like done how she wanted
You
it.
know, like
And she's like, "Oh my God, this is incredible." And I'm like, "Yes, we are great
Yes.
together." And, oh, it was, like, so great. And then while I was down there as a reward, so she's amazing. She paid for my gas, first of all. So, like, it was a whole I did the duties, right? So I got
Yes.
gas payment and, a chiropractor appointment.
Ooh,
So I got ringed head to toe, and
nice.
it was great. It was
So,
so, so great.
Valentine's Day, the parents got me for Valentine's Day chiropractic. I'm gonna go see Romney.
Hell yeah.
So,
Oh,
I
that's
need to
very
schedule that.
nice.
But
That's a
yeah.
great gift. Good for you.
Yeah, yeah,
Hell yeah.
I finally went over there last night and then got all the stuff yesterday.
Good.
Yeah,
Good, good,
but
good.
anyway,
Good, good, good.
chiropractors.
So, chiropractors. Oh, so needed. So needed. I
Hey,
feel
yeah.
well, my rib popped back into place. Like,
Oh, shit.
so, my bungee fitness fiasco,
Yep.
and I mean, I was in so much pain, and obviously, I, like, screamed the last podcast.
Yeah.
So then I go down here, I tell him about it, he rings me down, and
Whew.
then I feel great. My rib
Good.
is, like, full, like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. So that was huge, and then we did Galentine's Day, so we went out
Yeah.
to a Thai restaurant, which was super fun and delicious. I mean, freaking bomb.
Nice.
And it was a place she'd never eaten at, so that was good, and they had her favorite type of stuff, and it was spicy for her, so we crushed it.
Crushed it.
Um, had some
Does she like
mimosas.
the spicy?
She does.
Ooh.
She fucks with the spice.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, and I just like, nah.
Give me the
Um,
one.
yeah, yeah. Oh man. Okay, but So, I'm driving them around and I'm on the schedule. And then it's like, okay, you got to pick up. So I go the first day to pick up and I'm like sitting there that she's not there. She's not there. And I'm like, oh my God, like, am I at the right school? Like, it's the first day I was doing this. And they're like, "Oh, she's at robotics club until 4." And I'm like, "Oh, cool, 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 cool,
Cool, cool,
cool."
cool, 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 cool,
And
cool, cool,
then
cool.
so I'm like, "Okay, what do I do?" And so I hit up a coffee shop because it's like 20-minute drive. So if I go
Yeah.
home, back, it's like not worth it.
Yeah, you're
So,
just driving for driving's sake.
yeah, so I go to this
Yeah.
coffee shop that Kat recommends, and it's a animal rescue center in this, like, little coffee shop. It's called, like, Third Place Coffee. Pretty adorable, like, tiny little thing.
Okay.
I got an 8-ounce Americano, delightful.
Did you
Um,
pick up any foster cats
I
or
did not, but I
oh.
saw so many people doing that. I mean, it
Oh,
was like this center was massive, and
really?
there is people just coming in. I think there's classes too you can do like with your pets. It was in yeah, like a spacious area. It's like bright orange, and there's like outdoor space. It was wild.
That's
So
pretty cool.
that was cool. That was sweet.
That's
And
pretty
then
sweet.
got back, picked her up, went home, did the thing again. Then it's like dinner time, and we got to do things. And then the other time, okay, we got piano lessons in the afternoon. We have activities. This is like how
Yeah.
children work. And
Uh-huh.
it's just like
Yeah.
go, go, go. And you got to
Pick up,
entertain
go,
the
yep.
little one while this one's busy. And then, okay, before that though, after school, we have some time. What do we do? So we go get bubble tea, delicious. Then we go across the street. There's a great thrift store. Awesome. We go in there, tear the place apart. And it's just like, oh my god, this is like such
Yeah, you
chaos
have to
of all
literally
time.
come up with, things to do,
Oh my
for
god, like,
every
I could
hour of
sit
the
and do
day.
nothing for so
So
long,
long. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
they, like it's, like, constant entertainment.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and it's like,
Oh my god.
when we got home, we weren't allowed to watch TV on the weekdays, first of all, so we had
Yeah,
to practice the piano
yeah,
before we did anything else,
yeah,
and we also had to do the homework, but we would
yeah.
sit at the kitchen table
We
and
had
do
to
the
sit at the
homework.
kitchen table
We
and
had to
do
sit at
homework.
the kitchen
Yeah.
table and do the homework, and then they would either be, like, sitting there on the couch chit-chatting, dad would be rubbing mom's feet, and they would have Fox News on or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But, like, we what? We weren't, like, necessarily, like, going to specific parks or, like, going to, things.
Yeah, we
We
kinda
were
just
just
played into but we got kicked
yeah,
outside a lot, like, we were
we got
outside
kicked outside.
kids.
Yeah, I mean, we would play some board
Even in the
games, I guess.
snow, I mean, it was kinda like, you can go
Go
outside,
outside, yeah, just
you
bundle
know?
up. You got the gear.
Yeah, we were kinda
Yeah,
outdoor kid. Mom wanted a
yeah,
break from us for sure.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
But I
we
don't
had
know
free
but,
reign,
we
but
had church stuff, then we went here, and then
yep,
we're
yep,
always at the pool, it's still just, like,
yeah,
constant, and then the
yeah.
sport starts, and then it's just like, "Doom, doom,
Yeah.
doom,
I know the
doom."
parents were hella happy once you were old enough to drive, for both of us to go to swim practice and stuff, and
Oh my
school
gosh.
activities, you
Yeah,
know?
they got to probably sleep in for
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
hot
yeah, yeah.
second or be home just alone.
Yep. Yep, yep.
Fuck these kids,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, and it's like, we had a bike, so it's like you had a bike wherever you're going.
Yeah,
Deal
yeah.
with it. It's like,
But
okay.
man, it just gave me quite the new perspective on parenting just
Yeah,
from like that
that's
newborn,
parenting
the
and
newborn, it's like a lot
yeah.
of effort. And there's just like, and he is
Yep,
chill, thankfully. But you just keep, and then there's multiple, and it's
yep,
just like
constant. Like, because each one wants to do a different thing because they're all in different age
very
groups.
different
Like, once
stages.
yeah, yeah,
One is
yeah, yeah.
coming home with a bear and a book from a boy on Valentine's Day. And she is like fully smitten and like looks at herself in the mirror and she just dances like she is just a woman. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, it's crazy, but
They
she's
grow up
so
so
good with the
fast.
3-year-old, like
Yeah,
they're
that's good.
still it's she's very helpful, which is lovely. But
Good
that was
job.
like the Arkansas trip. I mean, and I'm driving in like the big expedition extended cab, her new like
Yeah.
car.
Oh, damn.
I am rolling up. in
Yeah, so
Arkansas, like a
yeah,
fucking full-time mother.
because they got that, like, beater Honda right there at the beginning for just, like, real cheap to get
Okay.
them through the first couple months.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what type of car they had now. I
She
think Rennie
just
had
got
talked about
this.
a
It
truck
was
too.
massive.
Massive.
It's so
Nice,
big.
nice.
Oh my god. I mean,
Family.
it could eat Nessie, totally.
Yeah.
But I'd, like, take Clove and Nessie in the morning, which was nice, like,
So,
just
Arkansas in the winter. I mean, I've only went that one time, and it was summer, it was beautiful. We were
yeah,
outside
very
on the
chill
rivers.
winter, it was, like, 40 degrees
'Cause I
because
is there any, like, snow or anything?
they do get snow, but it not
Okay.
like, you know,
Not massive, it's
anything
not yeah,
crazy.
'cause it's still
I
pretty
don't
south.
think probably yeah,
The
exactly.
40s.
Kinda warmer.
Was it
Yeah.
rainy? Was it wet?
No.
So you got the
No.
sun, but it was 40?
Yeah, so
Ah,
not too shabby, like,
yes.
it just had, like it
Yeah,
was, like, 60 by the day I
yeah.
left. It, like,
There
got it
the
was nice. We took a
yeah.
walk.
The weather's been weird. It's
Chill.
been rainy, but then it's been, clear, but
Yeah.
then it's been warm, but it's been cold, so,
We had a
um
snowstorm 2 days
yeah,
ago in the middle of the day. It did nothing in the morning, and then everyone was like,
yeah.
"It's supposed to snow today." I don't know, and then just boom, 5 inches, and then it froze all night long. So the next morning was just like crunchy ice sliding
Crunch,
everywhere.
crunch, crunch.
I mean,
Oh
it was
gosh.
like,
Yeet.
"Oh my god," but so many deliveries at the shop the day it snowed, and then people were like, "Why is my food late?" It's like, bitch, everyone and their mom wants us to deliver, and
Yeah,
it's snowing, like, you don't wanna
yeah,
drive in it.
yeah, that's
Why do
why
we
that's why you're paying us to do it, but, like, hey, we
like,
had the
I'm
same
sorry, dude.
problem.
Yeah. Oh, man. But how's your life, dog?
Oh my gosh. Well, last
Yeah?
weekend, I went on a Mondo hike,
Did you know?
and I gotta tell you about this. Yes, so
Okay, where?
Mount
Mount
Ellinor,
Ellinor.
so Lake Cushman, the
'Kay.
big mountain that's like, boo, that
Boo. 'Kay.
overlooking Lake Cushman. So,
'Kay.
the top of that peak is the summit of that peak is at 5,600-foot elevation. So the hike itself is 3,300-foot elevation, 6
Oof.
miles, but it's all like there's 1,600-foot gain within the last point 0.7 miles. That is and I looked it up. I went online and did a calculator for
Oh.
grade. That is a 33% grade. It was,
Fuck.
yeah, so typically, um, I learned, while we were doing the descent, that this mountain is usually covered with an additional 10 feet of snow, down this chute. So this little, creviced area that is the winter trail is actually an avalanche chute, but luckily there was no avalanche,
That's good.
things
That's good.
happening, but it's usually has 10, so people, walk up it and then glissade down it. So basically just slide
Yeah.
down on their butts. And like
Interesting.
that's how they do it. But if you try to do that to this time, this spot this year, there's so many rocks that are
Ooh.
exposed, rocks with some snow on it, and then compact snow trails. So I am going on a steep trail in other people's boot steps, but then
Okay.
also scaling actual rocks. And
Jeez.
now I'm going on like all fours, trying to get up this thing. It got treacherous. So,
Matthew.
but it was so beautiful in the morning. Like the sun was out, and so once I
Oh
started
my
getting to
god.
that area where, and like I'll post pictures on this, like you'll
Okay,
see this,
okay.
you see this wall and it's like, oh yeah, that's the trail. And then I like zoom in, you see people, and it's like, how'd they get there? And it's like, oh, that's where I'm going. So the sun was out, beautiful. But
Dang.
once I got up to a certain level, there was like the sun and then two layers of clouds, and then you could see little bits of St. Helens, Adams, and then Rainier, because this is south of the
Oh,
Olympics. It's like the
hell yeah.
southernmost most like tip. So but I am like sweating my ass off. Now I'm only wearing my shorts, and those like see-through Adidas soccer sweatpants,
Okay,
and then my
okay.
hiking boots, and then I got crampons on. So I'm just like
Okay.
rolling through snow
Yeah.
with just that and then a sweatshirt on. But
Damn.
I am sweating my
Fine.
ass off.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
fine. Like I get to a certain spot that's like level, and then I'm like basically contemplating there's still like so much more that I can see that is just going to be scaling.
Yeah.
Do I stop and turn back? I'm supposed to be going over to Danielle's, and there's, aunt,
Uh,
uncle, or just Julie and Christine and them. They're all
yeah.
coming, going over to Danielle's to play board games and have fun before, the next day, which is Super Bowl Sunday.
Mm,
So I technically have plans. I'm supposed to like go do things, and then like in the evening, poker night. So
okay.
I'm contemplating sun's beaming down. I take off my shirt. Like, it's
Okay.
still like 40 degrees, but I'm in a nook where there's no wind, and I'm just like sunbathing for a good 2 minutes. And then this dude comes up. He's like, yeah, hell yeah. And then he's like, okay, well, it just keeps going. But these other people that are on this trail have actual mountaineering boots
Oh.
and ice axes, you
Oh.
know, rope, the carabiners, yeah,
Oh.
helmets.
Oh. Mm.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh.
So then I'm like, okay, well, this guy's gonna go past like, hey, fuck it. It's so nice out. Like, if this is the because of the condition, like I'm just going up here. This is gonna be fine. So I start going, then I'm like, oh, fuck, how do I get down? Like, I know there's a summer trail, like, does this like a loop? Like, this is gonna be shit on the way down, especially if the sun stays out. Because
Oh
now,
my
as you know,
god.
it's gonna get a little wetty and slushy. So
Oh my god.
I'm scaling up. I'm scaling up. And, trying to use my poles, but then also having to not use my poles and just literally
Claw.
claw up on this snow. And just like you go and like do 10 steps and just like look up, and you're like full on. It was crazy. So then, but then there's a whole bunch of people that are up on this area,
Oh my god.
just like chilling, having some lunch, and they're a part of the mountaineering group. So um, I'm just like, hey, so this is my first time up here. Like, have you guys been up here? And how do you get down? Because that like I'm coming up this, and this doesn't look like the most fun to get down. And he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, so I went down, some trail the other day. Like, you go through this ridge, and he's like, do you have the Gaia app? I was like, nope, never heard of it. Like, oh, you do much mountaineering? No, not really. Just kind of hiking. Oh, so I'm like, yeah, I'm. They're like, yeah, we're
Oh
we're
my
we're part of
god.
this mountaineering group, and we're doing an overnight, practice safety. Like, they're doing their
Oh.
thing. You should join something like this. We're all over the state. I'm like, yeah, yes, I should.
Yeah, that's probably
So
needed.
they do me a solid, and they had an extra printed out map
Oh,
of the thing,
you lucky bitch.
So that was good because yeah, it was literally just snow covered on the top,
Oh my god.
following just their footsteps, to the summit. So like literally, snow, wind swept, whoosh, except for the footstep at the top. Holy shit. So I get to
Oh,
the top, and then like then clouds start coming in, and then and then I see there's two dudes up there, and the other dude that had passed me, he's
okay.
like he's like midway up. Um as we get up to like, I'm just following him on the summit basically, and we start chit-chatting. We get to the top of the summit, he eats a sandwich, and then it's like, okay, hey, like that winter trail looks a little sketch. The other guy I was talking to, he gave me the map, told me about the summer trail. You have the GPS. Mind if we like team up a little bit? Like, this is a little more safe to have two people. Like, we're both
Yes.
solo hikers here.
Yes.
So it's like, yeah, cool, chill. And then as we
Okay.
start making the way down, it starts getting like real cold, and like
Oh
like windy, and like white out a little bit. And it's like, hey, we need to get like off the top of the summit as soon
Yeah.
as possible. So we like follow the steps, and then we go to the summer trail, and then it's just like, and it's like, these don't look like very fresh tracks. Like, I'm talking about, like, I'm looking on this map, and then his GPS is just kind of off, how they are sometimes. So it's just
Oh
like, okay, well,
no.
summer, this looks too sketch. I'd much rather go down the way we came, where we know at least that's the real trail, instead
Yeah.
of taking a gander and, going down the wrong avalanche chute, with exposed rocks and, snow. So it's like, okay. I was like, I'm just glad to be going down with somebody else. So we're just chit chatting. The dude's awesome. The dude's awesome.
Okay.
He's in the army. He's down at Lewis, Joint Base Lewis McChord,
Okay. All right.
originally from West Point, the Army Academy, and he was a swimmer for a while.
Oh.
So I was like,
And he was
swimming,
doing
like
it solo
Army, like
too?
stuff. Yep. So he has done it in the summer, and he says summer is just like absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Also, still that high,
Still,
still that
but
hard, but
still less than
yeah,
ice.
very, yeah. So,
Damn,
and you get that
Matthew.
full view of Rainier and stuff. So once we got back down below the summit area,
Yeah.
and it would got back to being sunny. So sunny and like kind of warm, but then it's like,
Okay.
okay, um, we just have to be very careful, and we're going on all fours and just kind of having to scale down backwards down this ravine, but we're just chit chatting, and it's like, okay. And then we get to the bottom, and this guy, oh my gosh, once we get down to the bottom part, it's just like, hey, we're both at the lower parking lot, let's just go. But then his walking pace was so much faster than mine, and I don't know if he just didn't have that much of a pack, or just like army guy used to marching.
I think Army guy
He
used to
just boom,
march
boom,
in.
boom, 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 just like, holy shit. But like, he's wearing his winter boots, so his feet are fine. I was wearing my hiking boots, so at this point,
Oh.
I am completely soaked and squishing every single
Oh.
thing, basically since the summit. I was
Oh
wet, squishy
no.
summiting descent. Oh god, it was not fun. So, yeah, but we're just chit chatting,
Matthew.
and then like occasionally we just have to stop because I am like huffing and puffing, trying to just like keep up, like,
Oh
but I'm
my
like, hey, this is
god.
good, this is great. Trying to get done with this hike as soon as possible, because I had started it at what, 9:15, 9:30, and then at the point of getting done, it was 3 o'clock. You know, it was a lot longer and a lot more
A
treacherous.
hefty day for you.
Hefty day. It was a slow descent to do it safely,
How
but
did
it
your
was.
hips and your knees, fare?
Brittany, I've been coming home after work on the days that I don't close, when I have time, and
Yeah.
I've been doing at least an episode of Trailer Park Boys while biking. So keeping
So, keeping it classy over there, huh?
it classy,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah. It's just
Alright.
water under the fridge at this point. Um, so I've been biking a little bit here and there the last couple
It's been
weeks.
helping?
So, oh my gosh, yeah. So it
Yeah.
was starting to hurt, and then it was like it started to burn a lot on that real fast
Yeah.
over kind of the even descent, but like surprisingly, thank goodness, was able to make it up and down
Good.
without like having it being overwhelming.
Good.
So I think
Have you
that
been
has
doing any
been
other stairs?
not stairs, but I've been doing a lot of kick sets with my fins.
Good, but
Kick
you
set with
gotta do
fins
those
and
stairs. There's
the
nothing
things.
like stairs.
Yeah, but except for, climbing mountains.
Well, yeah, but can't do
So,
that every day. You
yeah,
know?
but again, I don't have stairs here every day.
Yeah, well, you can find them close.
I'm on the third story. I walk up them every day.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Anyway,
do them a few
but
times. You're
so
training.
so yeah, and then at the very bottom, um, I'm just like, very close to like the just right there. See the cars. A gray jay just comes and swoops at my face. I'm like, holy crap! Like, what the fuck? And then I was like, dude, like, do you sense that I have an apple in my pack, or like, what's up? Like, how do you know? Or do you know that I'm a guy that does this for you? Like, and then he comes and he's literally only following me. Like the other guy is right in front of me. Doesn't
Really?
He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking to this bird and he's gonna follow us. So the bird comes, perches itself on the top of my car, and then I get out my apple and I eat it, and I just like the guy's like, what the hell? And it's like, oh yeah, these are great Jays. They eat out of your hand. They're super good. Like they'll come
Yeah.
and like they'll come back and they don't give a fuck. They'll swoop at you if you know, like if you don't give them food. So it's
Yeah.
like I just kind of do it. So then at
That's
the end,
epic.
it's like, hey dude, handshake, thanks,
Good to
that
meet
made
ya.
me so, yeah, good to meet you, and made me so much safer,
Yes.
feel safer that we did this
Matthew,
down
that is
together. So, you know,
quite the hike.
quite the hike. So, but then right there at the end, I was about to pull out, and then I see the Gray Jay like swoop over with something. I was like, that wasn't from me. And then I look over and he's like has a smile and a banana.
Oh,
I was like, yeah,
that's
that's what's up.
adorable.
That's
He
what's
gets to
up.
go home and say a bird ate out of his hand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty those are so fun.
yeah. So
Just when they
pretty
spin on
hefty
my
hike.
finger. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty freaking
yeah.
hefty hike.
So then after I went over to Danielle's, because again it was a
Okay.
southern hike going there,
Yes.
and then going back up for poker night because Zach was in town, and also
Okay.
we have Super Bowl the next day.
Yeah.
So I go over, take a shower, play a game, dip, eat some enchiladas.
Nice.
Mom's enchiladas,
Fire. Oh,
so good.
Joe.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Poker night. Brittany,
Yes.
Brittany,
Matthew.
Brittany.
Matthew.
Poker night.
What the fuck happened at poker night?
I did not win,
Oh,
unfortunately.
sad day.
However,
Okay.
Brittany,
Matthew.
the high gods blessed me with a
Oh.
royal flush.
Oh.
That
How'd
is,
you not win?
well,
Oh, because it was
I
so
won
many
that.
rounds. You won that hand,
I won
right?
that hand. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
thank
the best
yeah.
hand in poker. That
Yeah.
automatically wins.
Okay, okay,
That
okay, okay. I
is
was gonna
the
say.
rarest combination in poker as well. It is a 1 in 649,739 to 1 chance.
Jesus Christ.
So, if by my calculations, I will have to play another 649,739 games to have another royal flush on average. Yes.
Damn.
We've been playing for 8 years. I'm the first. Round of
Wow.
applause to
Round of
me
applause
to
for
get.
Matthew.
Yes, I am the prince now. I am the royal flush.
Wow.
Yes, so we had a shot of whiskey, but I was just like, I swear we had talked in this group about if somebody got a royal flush, they get a whiskey bottle and a steak dinner. I swear to God. They're like, oh yeah, okay. Like I'm like, I swear, we've talked about this because
Hey
it's the
up, bitches.
rarest thing to happen in poker. So
Yeah.
like it was so funny. First card was a 10 of hearts, and I had an ace king of hearts. So like the
Okay.
two high cards. Like
Yeah.
so it was a king or a 10 of hearts, and then it
Okay.
was like some 9 and some 7. It's like, okay. Then it was a jack of hearts. And I was
Ooh.
like, oh gosh. So I'm still betting, and
Yeah.
then but I have nothing.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm hoping for either a flush,
Yeah.
which it would just be another heart,
Yeah.
or a straight, which would be a different queen, but or like a king or an ace to get a
Yeah.
pair. But
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it. That's the only options that I have,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of like freaking out,
Yeah.
And then then one guy's like, who's got the royal flush potential, royal flush, like, oh, like it could happen, and then Justin's like, nobody ever gets a royal flush. And then the last card gets flipped, and it's the queen of hearts. And then
Shit.
they're just like, people like they're like, oh
Yeah,
yeah, the
everybody's
royal
looking around.
flush like is a possibility. And then I'm like, I bet a good 5. And then it's only Zach and I at this point, and it's always a good good hand when it's just Zach and I betting at the end of it.
Oh man.
So I bet 5, and he's just like, what do you got? Like, you could have the queen, or a flush or whatever. Like, calls. Thank goodness. We play a full round. And I was like, I got the royal flush, boys. I throw it down and I stand up. And I'm just like, oh, and I'm just walking around. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everybody stands up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just like, holy shit. So then
Oh my
everybody's
God.
phone pops out. Jordan or Justin's taking a video of me, just like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. And then everybody's taking a picture of the hands and like of it,
Need the
of the board.
receipts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a royal flush, baby. That's a big ass fucking deal. So
Another round of applause.
There's probably a once in a lifetime. Like, I'll play poker for the rest of my life, and I'll probably never experience that again.
Yeah. And there's people in life that will never experience that.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. Unless you play at least 649,739 times.
Or you have quite the luck.
You have quite the luck.
Quite the luck. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, but
good work.
I didn't go buy a lotto ticket after, unfortunately. But and then I didn't end up winning, but that kept me in the game. I knocked out some players, but yeah, Jordan, he's a little rat bastard sometimes.
Is he?
Yeah.
Little shit.
He's a little shit. Yeah.
Oh man.
But it was a fun round. But I was like, hey, it was midnight by the time we were ending, and I was like, I gotta work tomorrow. I have in-service before the Super Bowl. Like, I gotta go lead and like talk to people. So it's like, I shouldn't be drinking this whiskey, but I get it. It's a royal flush.
It's a royal flush. It's a royal flush.
You
gotta do that.
So I was just like elated the next morning at this in-service, but I couldn't tell anybody. Like, hey, he was so good at gambling. And he's so excited. But I told Brad, I was like, hey, last night at poker night, I got a royal flush. He's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. Like, the highest level version of it. Ace, king, queen, or hearts, let's go. Oh my gosh. But I was like,
yeah. No one else gives a shit.
Nobody else gives a shit. Luckily, Justin did a little Instagram story, and then I shared that.
That was very
like,
cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too.
Because I wanted to post it. Like, gosh, that's fucking great.
Yeah,
this never happens.
Some BDE right there.
Whew.
Big time.
Yeah, it's the mustache.
It is the mustache.
It has to be the mustache.
It is. It absolutely is.
Yeah,
it's
I
the vibe.
I gotta have a mustache when I play poker, high stakes poker next time.
Yeah, it gives you power.
It gives me power. Oh
the
my
mustache
gosh.
power.
Mustache power,
dude. Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Speaking of mustaches, I saw many of mustaches last weekend. So not this past weekend, but the weekend before. I went to a fundraiser for this Music Works, right? Post Music Works in Effingham. Sorry, my eye itches. Oh, fucking hate that.
Yo.
I know, so gross. And I use my fucking disgusting ass nails, just dig deep in my eye. Woof.
I got artificial tears for the contacts, and it's basically just the vegetable glycerin. I'm like,
ew.
That's basically what it is, the main ingredient. I was like, oh gosh, that's the same
you're just lubing up your eyes.
But it's the same 50% of the vape oil is the vegetable glycerin. So I'm like, wait, is this the same substance that also is my artificial tear? Did I pay $20 to just put vape juice in my eyes? Like, what the fuck? Anyway.
Can I have fake strawberry mango tears?
Yeah. I'm just like nicotine in your eye.
Oh, that would be
you would go
blind.
You'd go blind. You'd go blind. You'd go blind.
People put LSD in their eyes though. Isn't that a thing?
That's a thing.
I feel like that would
Yeah,
hit way too hard. That's like to the dome.
I
Access
would,
to the
yeah.
soul.
Yeah, and at that point, like, how well are you dosing if you're doing, like, an actual straight dropper? Like, what are you, like, because it's a small amount that actually triggers the effect, so if you get too much in your eye, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, no.
Ugh.
That's, like, some '60s shit. Nobody does that.
Yeah. Ugh.
Nobody does that
Yeah,
anymore.
so, okay, so this fundraiser, one,
Fundraiser.
everybody had a stash. It was rhinestone cowboy themed
Oh my
or,
gosh.
like, neon space cowgirl.
Dude, one of my lifeguards said I look like a cowboy. It's like,
You
"Thank you."
do. Vaquero! It's yeah, the stash, and there were tons of those. I mean, everyone's in their stash or, they got facial hair. So, funny thing is, I got myself a glitter stash that night. I was
Oh,
rocking a
yeah, that's
glitty
what yeah, oh my god.
stash,
I
and
saw
then
a picture of that. I was, dying.
granted, it rubbed off, obviously, because I sweat so damn much. I took to the dance floor, so, of course, I just
You weren't giving out
me.
free mustache rides?
I mean, I was trying to. Nobody came a crawling. They were like, "That's too much glitter for me." Allie got a handlebar one. Oh my god, it's friggin' hilarious. My outfit though was like purple rhinestone fishnets with a Levi denim like dress, I guess,
Yeah.
It's like a pullover dress, spaghetti strap, like buckle straps, actually. I got that for like $7 at Goodwill. And then I put a plaid, like, long sleeve flannel, and then your like space freaking vest with
Yeah.
the sequins over top of that. And then that hat that I got from Hobby Lobby that I embroidered all the way around with like white and stuff. So it's all color changing thread and then white little circles. So I had
Space
that
cowboy.
spade. I was all over the place and I had my
That's
red
awesome.
cowboy boots. It was chef's freaking
Straight
kiss.
out of Cowboy Bebop.
And Cowboy Bebop. And people were just rocking fringe, rocking fringe hard. But
Nice.
tons of mustaches, everybody had the hair out. Oh, it was fire. We
Yeah.
danced a lot. And then we
That's
actually
awesome.
hit the club after in Effingham. Going out.
Going on
Yeah.
Effingham with
All the old ladies. It was
get
like
it.
mom's night out. It was hilarious.
Oh
It was
my
epic.
gosh.
We got down. We got down, not gonna lie.
You
We
got
got down.
down? Dude,
Yeah.
I got down to moon tricks.
Oh,
Oh, they're so good.
ugh.
And the best part is it's at Showbox, so you just like walk up to the front.
Walk up to
like
the
it,
front. It's
so
like chill, chill,
I
mega
just got
chill.
there with about like 5 minutes of the opener and then just walked my way right there. Then Kim was there and that was awesome. Kim and Ilya.
Oh,
So
nice.
we were all just like chilling and
Vibes.
they were just so good. I gave one of them the one guy that is usually the DJ that does the harmonica. I
Yeah.
gave him one of my the Cosmic Spruce patches. I was like, "Hey,
Nice.
the patch," because they were like
Hey.
giving it out. They were talking to
Good.
people on the stage afterwards.
Good.
So yeah,
Hell
it was
yeah, fuck
great.
yeah.
So, but the crazy part is,
Like
it
crazy,
started
man.
at 6. The show started at 6. They got on at 6 and they ended at 8:45. I was in bed by 9:45 on a Friday. It was great.
Blessed be. Damn,
I
then
was
that's a
like,
long show.
no, it's like
Was it one band or was there an opener?
there was one opener, but they like 5 to 6. But like 6
But
to 8:45, it was just Moon Tricks. I mean, yeah, they're
that's
they're going for a decent long time, but like who does who ends a show at 8:45?
yeah, I
Like
mean,
that's
yeah,
such an
that's
early show. Like I got off work and I had to go straight there. Um
yeah, yeah, yeah,
just
yeah,
like, hey,
yeah.
hit 5 o'clock traffic in order to like hit this show, but
Yeah,
you get to bed
yeah,
early.
okay, yeah, yeah,
How do
yeah,
you
yeah,
do that
yeah.
how do you get to downtown Seattle at 5 o'clock?
off. Yes. Okay.
You know?
Understood.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
yeah, yeah,
dilemma.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
that's a sick bedtime, like,
That's
awesome,
a sick bedtime. Yeah. Well,
but
for me,
understood.
yeah, for everybody else, they were
Hard to
like, "Ah."
get there.
But for me, because I just take that 509 just straight there
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just a boom, and then Alaska away. And then, like, Kim's just like, we're like, "Oh, we're gonna get an Uber." I was like, you know, like, "Oh, I can drive you."
yeah.
Boop, 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 boom. Do. And, like,
Yeah,
even driving a homie home, I'm still home at 9:30.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna brush my teeth and hit the bed. It was awesome. But,
With the
like, but
wood for the trees,
the yeah,
wood for the
like, so it
trees.
was kind of fun because they did all of their, like, normal songs and,
Mhm.
stuff at the beginning, and then for the last, like, 45 minutes, that's when it kinda got all, like, dancey, and then they, like, really hit it going. But, they're doing some bluegrassy stuff, he has some banjos, and then he brings out the guitar, he's doing some slide guitar. He's got the little
Sick.
but it's doing some bluesy stuff with, like, the EDM, like, the backtrack. I was just like, wow, that's literally what I wanna be just jamming on right now. That's what I'm trying to do.
They be
Like,
doing it.
this guy knows
They're
what's
on
up.
it.
But, like, the things that I'm envisioning of me doing, he did for, like a 45-second section of that part. And, like,
Oh,
that is what
okay. You
the
want that to be the
little
focus of it
section,
all.
it needs to be the whole 3 hours. Like,
Understood.
that vibe
Yeah.
for, like, ever, like
Yeah.
like,
Banging.
change it up. Don't change it up. And
Banging.
then it's like, but they have real songs,
Yes.
which I respect in
Yes.
EDM stuff instead of, they have stop and go,
Mm. They're
change down instruments.
so
They're so good.
good.
Highly
They're
recommend
so
Moon
good.
Tricks.
Moon Tricks
Moon
and Dirtwire
Tricks.
together.
Woo!
Ah.
Yeah, because I
And
mean they
Gone
were
Gone
playing so the
Beyond.
song. Yeah. So the
They
next one
all
is Funk
they all suck.
Hunters in
Oof.
March.
Oof.
Yeah, at Nectar Lounge. So that's gonna be
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Oh god.
I saw Too Many Zoos is coming to St. Louis. Maybe that would
Nice.
be good.
You should
They're
go to the Chats
fire.
in St. Louis.
Are they going to
You
St.
know?
Louis?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't wanna mosh. I gotta be on, like, the
Because
outside of
you
that.
can be on the outside on that and just watch it, but you just need to be there for the energy, Brittany. I'm telling you, the
Oh
Chats
my
is such
god.
a fun show.
Oh
It's
my
just such a
god.
fun show.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm telling you, you
Yeah,
should go.
we shall see.
You should
We
go.
shall see about that one.
They're also going to
Yeah.
Omaha. I'm getting Crump to go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go. There you
I'm like,
go.
you'll love these guys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
so many shows. I wanna see more music. I need to
yeah.
they're just so expensive, but they're so
Yep.
much fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's like when I look at my social calendar, besides the shows, there's not much else that I'm doing besides, hiking and being by myself. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
those are the only opportunities. So it's like I have literally scheduled, I have like 10 opportunities in the next year to talk to girls.
You better make them count.
Make them count.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Some of the shows will be out of state too, so it doesn't even matter.
logistically it won't work. So
No.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I have 5 opportunities to talk to people of the opposite gender
It's hard
this
to
year.
be me.
It's hard to be. But
Oh,
it's
yeah.
true. Isn't that
Human
kind of fucked up?
interaction.
Yeah, human
Yeah, I
interaction.
know.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
like, that's the only times I'm gonna be in a crowd.
got a plan to be
I'm
social,
gonna be
to find a
social.
mate in life.
Yeah, I can't be too
Fuck.
fucked up and enjoy myself.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
yeah.
Oof.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
man.
so, yesterday, I took mom to KCAC, the King County Aquatic Center, and watched the finals of the high school state swim meet.
How was that?
It was fun. It was a lot of
Yeah?
fun. You just get
Is it
like,
hot in there?
no, not too bad. Like, this is a huge facility, so this is where, like, a lot of the colleges do their stuff too. The pool's on the middle, and then they have up here and then bleachers, but it is like 3 pools long. There's
Okay.
6 lane, 25 yards, and then another 25 yards, and then a diving well with 2 low dives, 2 high dives, and 5 platform thing in the middle, like with a 15-foot, like, yeah, massive King County
What?
Aquatic Center. Yes,
That's
this is so. This is
insane.
where
Okay.
state. So this is a pool where I learned about it because, like, yeah, this is where state is, and like some of
Nice.
my lifeguards are swimmers, so
Nice.
they were knew about it, and this is where like the big swim meets are all at for the state of Washington. So I'm like,
Nice.
I got to go there at some point. Well, state meets, like, oh hey, but it's so crazy that Washington, it's not co-ed, it's separated, men's and women's in winter and spring. Like we just had men's and women's together co-ed.
Wait, I did not know that.
Yeah. So I don't know how a lot of other states do it, because mom was gonna like look it up also, because it's like, yeah. So most of the timers are girls that are, I assume, are girls on the girl swim team, but since they're on the off season, they're like team managers for
Okay.
the guys teams. It's like then they just hang around the pool. So weird. And I'm just like, but you could do it co-ed and just like, so there's no like the progressive dinners, there's no dances, there's no like just all the things that we
We did
incorporated,
together.
we did together. Like there's no guys and girls swim meets specifically, because the whole season is guys and the whole season is girls. So then they switch it up.
Whoa.
So it's like guys and girls water polo, and then girls water polo, and guys, like they switch, girls swimming,
Okay.
guys water polo.
What the hell?
It's so weird.
Wow. I had
Yeah.
no idea. That changed. There was
So
just so much interaction between everybody.
so it was maybe like,
And you knew everybody.
2.5, 3 hours total for the swim meet. There's only 2 heats, and then they had like a couple adaptive, and then they would cycle through some of the awards ceremony, like little things, couple events, awards, couple events, awards, couple events, awards, you're done. So we stayed and watched the whole thing. it was just fun because I knew a couple of them because they swim at our pool.
Okay,
There
nice,
were like some
nice,
Kennedy
nice.
Catholic people, so we were like rooting for them. And I bet you that if they like, I think one of them looked at me, and it's like they probably recognized me as the
Yeah,
guy
for
from the
sure.
pool. And it's like,
That
who?
mustache.
What the hell? Yeah, exactly, the mustache guy. Like, why the hell is this guy here? But it was just fun to see him, and they were the only people I knew that they were there.
That's
But they did really
cool.
good. The one kid on his 400 freestyle relay did a 47.85, and I'm like, this guy wasn't even in the 100.
What, a
He was in,
47?
yeah, which is like right, and he did it off the
100
blocks.
free?
He was the starter.
Good.
He was the starter guy, so he did it
He
straight
didn't
off the
even have
blocks.
a Oh my god.
So I'm like, if this would have qualified, that he would have gotten like 7th, but I don't even think he was in
Oh my
freestyle
god.
race itself. So I'm like, poor kid, but also that's incredible. That is incredible.
Oh my
Because
god.
and I'm pretty sure because they only swim once a day. They don't do 2-a-days. Also, none of these high schools do 2-a-days.
The fuck is wrong with these people? We were swimming 5 hours a day. We were jumping in freaking outside than jumping in the pool.
Yeah. Constantly covered in chlorine.
Oh, my hair was green.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what?
It was fun. It was fun.
That's very interesting, though. I feel like Cali kids go hard in the paint with swimming. They probably swam like 7 hours a day, I swear.
So, yeah, we were looking up the times, and then the programs showed, the top 10 times of all time for each event, last year's finishers, plus, school records, state records, and like it had information for anything you would want to know about any of these specific races, which, fuck yeah, so good. Well, they're like, I'm like, it shows records until 1969. Mom's like, 1969. I wonder if they have Dan Hannibal in it. And I'm like, what? And then she looks and is like, oh yeah, 1970. Dan, there he is. And then, oh, his brother David. Oh yeah, it was Dan, David, and something else with a D. And then she's like, boom, boom, boom. Those guys were the best swimmers around here. And like, there they are. Their names are right here. Like, holy crap.
And she knew it.
And she knew it. She
Of course
called
she
it. And it
did.
was like, boop, boop. Holy shit.
That's cool.
That was so cool.
It's good to keep up with swimming. You know,
yeah. So
it's
then
like
it was
fun.
yeah, because then I was telling her like the qualifying times were just slightly faster for Washington than it is for Nebraska. But then there
Yeah.
was looking at the qualifying times in the prelims. Not everybody had the qualifying times. Like I never had the qualifying time, auto qualifying time for the 100 fly, but I still was in fly, and then I still,
Yes.
swam it in the constellation heat. So
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I do.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But some of those state records were from like 10 years ago, and they're 5 seconds faster than everybody doing it this year. Like,
damn,
how does that happen? Crazy.
It is crazy. People just keep getting faster and faster.
Yeah.
I mean, like my 100 back's like a one. I don't even think I never got it down to a 102. I wanted a 102 so fucking bad.
Yeah.
And I think I just sat at that 104 to 106 range. But then well, our relay, our 400 free relay, I think my my junior year, because if Sammy was on that relay, and I think I hit a 53. I was the third leg, and I think I did a 53 and 100 free. I think. I mean, it was like crazy adrenaline. So, a relay just fucking hits hard. But man, those time, and then people just keep going faster. And then these girls keep going faster. And then the longer the race is, like the 500 free, Katie Ledecky's just like, she doesn't even give she's just swimming. And
it
she
was
just
430 for
faster,
the person this year. The one with the 430. Like, oh my gosh. Like,
what?
you just did a 54 or like a 53 constantly.
On
every single 100 for 500.
Like, you can't sprint, yet you can hold a 54 for.
And it was like lane 4 and 5 were just like dead set for basically like 13 laps, and then finally lane 4 like pulled ahead and won the thing. But like, oh my gosh, like for a full 500. And I did the 200, and people hate the 200 because it's just fast. It's just long enough that it's entirely a sprint.
Yeah,
but it's
the whole thing is death.
But there's it's just like which part hurts the most. Like, that's how you have to think about it.
Yeah,
like, you have to sprint the whole time, but like you have to think about which part will hurt the most.
Yeah, it's in 50s.
It's that third 50 that oh god. But you get that last 25, and you're just so you go for it.
Yeah,
so like
fuck it up.
Swim.
You like Hulk out. Yeah. Swimming gets fucking intense.
It gets intense. So
only swimmers get the intensity of like your face is underwater. No one's understanding what you're like.
But then we're constantly critiquing everybody's stroke and like trying to like, oh, this guy's got a gallop. This guy, like, we're looking at like some of them didn't even like really move their head. They would like just keep their head straight, move their body, and like get like like the water would like go like this around their face, just like dip down around, so they would hardly move their head but still get a breath.
Create that pocket.
It was just like, because and then they were doing it with a gallop, and it's just like they're just able to do it without even like
ride the wave.
And it was just like so smooth.
Oh
yeah, they were going hard. They were going hard.
People have some beautiful strokes.
Yeah. Yeah. So and
Damn.
then luckily we have our high school scrapbooks that have all of our times recorded. So I was like, Mom, can you send me the ones, like, I just want to know how it would
Yes.
stack up and like how I would do it. So my relay best for the 400 freestyle for that 100 meter 100 freestyle split was a 49.09. And then off the blocks I think it was like a 49.6. Yeah. Yeah. So I got sub 50 only like 3 times in my life though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Whew.
that swim meet was 2 of them.
Yeah.
So that kid went a 47.85. Holy shitballs. Good
Damn.
job. But it was just so
Damn.
fun to, like, feel that intensity. We had no skin in the
Yeah.
game. We just
No
like
skin in the
we just
game.
we just went.
Yeah. You're
But it
like
was
that
like
just
still like
marked in stars. Yeah.
you
Well,
know.
yeah, you're seeing
And then
who's
mom
after it.
mom was just like, "Look at this facility. Like, I
Yeah,
wanna
I
see when they
bet.
have open swim. I got a lap swim here."
Hell
I'm
yeah.
like, "Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
We swim, man. We swim.
We swim.
We water people.
Glub, glub, glub."
Blub, 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 blub. Yeah, I need to hit the pool more often.
You
But
should.
yeah,
Yeah.
someday.
Water's magic.
Water is magic.
Water's
Water
magic.
is magic. Water is magic. But yeah, water's magic.
Water's magic. That's all I
And
gotta
you're
say
gonna
for
swim
now.
tomorrow.
I'm
That's,
gonna swim
all
tomorrow.
I gotta say about that. Water's magic.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I'm gonna
water's magic. So,
water's magic. Magic's water.
yeah. So I guess, ciao,
And
ciao
water
for
does
now.
not have memory like Frozen says. So it's just magic.
It's just magic.
Ciao, ciao for now.